Hey guys, this is Mr. Kid again, and I'm going to teach you a new game called Missing Factors. It's another game that's going to use your array cards. The back sides of the array cards are very much like the problem we did about Mrs. Santos's window display. When she had 56 apples to put in 4 rows. The cards tell us the total number of squares in the array, just as we knew the total number of apples that Miss Santos had. So as you can see, on the back of this array card, this is the 56, just so we have 56 apples, but we know on the opposite side of the array card are 56 squares instead of apples. Still the same representation. And the cards also show us one factor, the same way we knew the number of rows in the apple problem. So it gives us the number of rows here, because we know that one of the dimensions tells us the rows. So in this case, this is four rows on our array card, just like she was trying to put the apples into 4 rows. The other factor is missing. The other factor is missing. And that is like the information we need to find in the apple problem, the number of apples in each row. So, to begin the game, you're going to spread out all the array cards in front of you with just the product side showing. So like this. Of course, you're going to have a lot of cards out in front of you on the desk because there are a lot of array cards, but I'm going to just start with these 2 to give an example. You'll take turns and you'll choose an array card. One dimension is given. For instance, like this card, if I chose this card with the product 36 on it, one of the dimensions is given, the 12. Your job is to say what the other dimension is. This is the missing factor. For example, in this one, if I say that the missing factor is 4, and 4 times 12 is 36, if I turn the card over to check my answer, which is the next step, I see that I'm incorrect, and I put it in the bag because I did not get it correct. However, if I say that the missing factor is 3, I turn the card over to check it, and I was correct. The missing factor is 3. Then, on the missing factors recording sheet, which looks like this, you will record your missing factor equations with a multiplication equation and 1 division. So you'll have to have 1 multiplication and 1 division. For this example, which is the product of 36, I can say from my multiplication that 3 times 12 is equal to 36, but stated as a division, I know that 36 divided by the given factor, 12, is 3. In both cases, 3 was my missing factor. Then I get to keep the card in my stack. Then the next player will go doing the same thing, picking an array card, see if they can state the missing factor. If they do, write down on their recording sheet a multiplication equation and a division equation, and circle the missing factor in each. The player with the most cards, when time is called or when the cards are gone, all the cards on the desk are gone, then the player with the most wins. Remember, if you have any questions, jot them down and I'll answer them in class. Happy gaming.